AI regulations about to be debated at the state capitol. No debating its creeping impact in our lives. Just ask AI political reporter Marshall Zellinger.
Colorado lawmakers will consider new changes to a first-in-the-nation AI bill before the original even takes effect.
Even without the disclosure in the corner of the screen, I hope you realize that's not the real me, but a creepy AI version of me. Disclosure. That's what has Democratic lawmakers at odds with each other as they try to ease the requirements on businesses before the country's first ever AI law takes effect in February.
It's basically a disclosure bill. The developer has to disclose to the deployer has to disclose to the consumer, and the consumer has a right to ask for correction.
Democratic State Senator Robert Rodriguez sponsored the 2024 AI bill that has not taken effect yet and is already being modified. It requires businesses that use AI to protect against algorithm discrimination and to notify consumers when AI is used to make decisions like in employment, finance, or healthcare.
They have to tell you that you're interacting with AI. They have to tell you that a decision is being made and what the factors are being used to come to that decision.
Our approach is much simpler. Says that if you're using AI, you fall under the same rules that every other business does.
State Representative William Lindstedt, also a Democrat, has a competing bill that essentially holds AI companies and the businesses that use the technology to the same standard as businesses that use humans to interface.
I think that Democrats all want to see AI regulated and consumers protected. We're having a slight disagreement on the exact mechanism on how to do that.
When dealing with AI, do consumers have the right?
Okay, enough with AI, Marshall. This bill is one of the most notable that has Democrats infighting with other Democrats. Progressives that want businesses to be held accountable for how they program and use AI versus moderates that really want AI services to be treated no different than if you're dealing with a human. It can be fun using AI to create a virtual version of yourself, and then terrifying to see the end result that has me sounding and oddly looking like John Berman from CNN, I think. Kyle, this is oddly being included in the special session, which is really about closing an $800 million budget gap. There's debate about whether or not changing the AI legislation would save the state any money, but really it's an attempt to modify a law before it becomes active in February, because businesses have spoken out over the last year plus about the difficulties of complying.
Yeah, businesses have told the governor, make them fix this. So they're being told to fix it. Governor Polis was actually hoping that Republicans were going to bail him out on this. In terms like the Republicans in Congress was looking at a 10-year moratorium on states individually regulating AI, but that collapsed. So now the states suddenly have to decide what to do.
Yeah, that failed bigly. And if I remember correctly, based on my conversation with State Senator Robert Rodriguez, it was 99-1 that said, nope, states can still do it. And so now you're at this gap right now before February when it takes effect. And if you wait till January when lawmakers come back to say, oh, we got this law that we passed a couple years ago, and we've got a couple weeks to fix it now to at least make it not so onerous, but still do kind of what we wanted it to do, there's just not enough time, which is why it's being included in the special session.
Marshall Zellinger, if the bosses were thinking about replacing you with AI, that looked like garbage, so I hope they don't do it. Marshall, thank you.